What it do, what it do, what it do, the goodness of the people, what it do. It is your girl Empress, and you already know what this is. You know how we do, you know what we do. This is Life in the Black Memoirs, and I am your girl Empress, and we made it to another week. If you are watching this episode, congratulations, you did it. If you felt last week this time that you didn't know how you were going to make it or see the next moment, because those are some real thoughts sometimes. I just want to say congratulations, you pushed through and we made it. So, as you come on in, please show your girl some love by hitting that like button. You already know that's for the YouTube algorithm, so I can get in this traffic, this YouTube traffic, so we can continue to build this community, cultivate this community with like-minded individuals like yourself. Um, if you are new here, as I stated earlier, I am your girl Empress, and I am so glad, so glad, so glad that you have taken this time to exchange some positive energy with me. It is more than appreciated. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please, by all means, don't leave without hitting the like button. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and make sure that the bell icon is in black, to make sure that you are informed of any new content that is uploaded. If you are returning, what it do, you already know. Drop a what it do in the comments. Let me know you slid through and exchange some positive energy with me, which is always so appreciated. For everyone that has given me their testimonials and letting me know, that these videos are helping, they make sense, you can resonate with them. Man, I am so appreciative of that, because that is what I would like for our community and us to help each other. Like I said, I don't know everything. Just because you're watching me doesn't mean that I'm up here and you're down here. This is me being vulnerable and showing you my process on my thought processes of the things that I have been through, things that I know of. And, it's just a safe place, I should say, where we can just come and just vibe and get the knowledge, and then get that inspiration to put that knowledge into action. So, like I said, if you haven't done so already, show your girl some love. Hit that like button, hit the subscription button, share, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. So like I said earlier, we can continue to attract like-minded individuals. So moving forward, you already know it's Thankful Thursday. Okay. Hopefully when you woke up this morning, you weren't disgruntled. You wasn't complaining. Hopefully by the time you watch this video, you have not complained. And if you have, I hope that you've done something to rectify it, because what is complaining gonna get you? Nothing. Um, we're solution based over here. We don't just focus on whatever the issue is, we focus on solutions and put action behind it. So it's Thankful Thursday. What are you thankful for? I'm thankful for a lot. I mean, I'm gonna try and just keep it short today, but so many things in a positive sense has transpired for me in this last week, and I'm overwhelmed. And it gives me gas to keep going. And I'm not saying that everything in my life has been roses, and that is so far from the truth. But when I'm able to set a goal, and even if it's a small one, it's a small victory. And no victory to me is small. It's another stepping stone. And so I was able again to come through. Thank you, Spirit. Um, I'm facing some things, and I from motivational speakers and everything and successful people, they always, are interviewed and asked this question, when was it that you knew, and it was just something that clicks, and it's nothing that you can really describe. It's almost just that sense of, I don't know what you call it, like urgency. It's just like a light bulb pops on and you're just like, enough is enough. And so I am thankful for accomplishing another victory because it puts gas in my self-motivation tank to keep moving. So that's what I'm thankful for. Accomplishing another victory, accomplishing another goal. And I'm going to set another one, another attainable one. Because like I keep saying, you have to stay in motion. The moment you stop and get stagnant, that's where everything, you are pulled back. Like I was talking about in the last video, that gravitational force, you're pulled back into that comfort zone. And that comfort is the death to progress. Okay. Comfort is the death to progress. In order for you to truly progress to where you want to be, where you feel you want to be, where you have these dreams and wishes and aspirations, you're going to have to get out that comfort zone. There's no way around it. So let me pat myself on the back. Okay. And I'm just going to keep on going. I'm just amazed at myself because you never know what you can go through until you're faced with something that looks more difficult than you have the strength to endure. But when you conquer that, which you thought was so outside of you, was so ginormous, so magnanimous, and you're able to look back and say, yeah, I did that, it's an undescribable feeling. And I hope that you are putting yourself in that position to feel that feeling as well. So drop it down in the comments. Let me know what you're thankful for. You already know the deal. You already know the drill. Not that automated response. Dig deep, okay? Dig deep. And let me know what you're thankful for. Because it's always something to be thankful for. Always. We are blessed beyond our knowing. If you look at our environment, if you look at where we live, some people are not living how you're living. And you may not even think that you're living in a good or how you want to be living. But it's somebody that would trade you right now for where you are, right at this moment. Somebody would trade you for that. So be blessed. If you have running water, if you can go and flick on the light and you have electricity, you got, or you have a roof over your head, you have food, it might not be the food that you want, but you're not starving. You have a lot of things to be grateful for, to be thankful for. So take this moment to tell God, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I say thank you. I don't know how many times a day, because it helps me make sure that I'm balanced within myself, because I'm human and there are going to be things that is going to come and try to derail me. But if I remain in a grateful and a thankful attitude, then I find myself being able to stay balanced. And with that balance, I'm able to respond to situations in an appropriate manner. I'm just saying, it's a domino effect. You choose. So moving forward, we're going to check the temperature. You know what it do. How is your soul doing? Like, seriously, how's your soul doing? I know, nobody's probably really asked you, or if they asked you, maybe they weren't concerned, but I really am. Did you get a good night's sleep? Did you wake up with the same, if not more, of the anxiety, of the worry? If you aren't able to say that you slept well, that's something that the inner work needs to commence on, because not being able to sleep scientifically, when you sleep and hopefully you're resting, that is when the body is doing its repair. That's when the body is preparing you for the next day. And if you're sitting or laying in bed, looking at the ceiling, or you're thinking about, the future, and you're tense, it's just not a good look. You're not going to be able to think clear in that mode, So honestly, do a self check-in right now. As I do self check-ins throughout the day, how is your soul doing? If you're on the lower end of the spectrum, what can you do to bring yourself up? What can you do? I'm sure that if you got into the grateful mode, that your spirits would rise just a little bit, enough to put you, in motion to continue to try and do away with the low vibrational feeling. If you are on the higher spectrum, congratulations. 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 I am proud of you. And I'm saying that because I know to stay in a healthy, high vibrational area, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of intentional movement, intentional thinking, until it becomes second nature. It takes work. So congratulations. And I just want to take this time to shout out to everyone that is going through things silently. That is a very, very heavy burden. When you are going on about your life and you're just creating this picture where it looks like you're okay. I just wish that, I'm sending you positive vibes right now. I really, really am, because I have been there. And depending on, because like I said, I'm human. I get hit with situations that I would rather not be hit with. And so, it has the potential to derail me. So if you are, carrying some burdens, and you feel like you can't talk to nobody about it, nobody's going to understand you, nobody's going to care. First of all, I care. God cares. And just take this moment to breathe. I know that burden is, and the word burden is almost like calling it, that's an easy word for how you're feeling. I just want to tell you, just keep going. Just keep going. Okay? Try to breathe. Try to journal, if you can. And then after you write it, do a burning ritual or something, just to get that out of your aura, get that out of your being. Because the more you continue to have that feeling, the low vibrational feeling, the feelings of burden, maybe the feeling of doubt, anxiety, the lack of self-worth, if you're feeling like a failure. I know these things because I felt them all. And that burden, and you're going to work, and maybe you're around family, friends, and you're putting on this fake smile, and you're literally just barely getting through the day. I'm sending you positive vibes, because that's really, really real. It's really real. And I'm telling you right now, as far as I'm concerned, as long as God continues to wake you up, you're supposed to be here. You're supposed to fight. Okay? So when you're feeling, at your lowest, because that's real, just take a moment to breathe. Get into a grateful mindset. Be thankful that you're even able to do whatever it is, because going on and putting on a fake smile, that's work. That's real work. And unless you've been in that place, nobody really, really understands. And so I want to applaud you and encourage you to keep going. I promise you, you are looking at somebody who has swam through the murky waters, okay? And when those waters become murky, because life is going to throw things at you. But as I continue to learn, I take all these ill situations, if you will, and I look at them as an opportunity to learn, look at them as an opportunity to learn from them, be better, and move forward. I don't like to sit there. Me being stagnant, yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. So just get it in yourself. Hopefully it works for you. Just keep going. Just make it to the next hour. Make it to, the after work. Give yourself these small goals to attain. And then over time, you'll see that, you know what, I am making it. I am making it. I can make it. And that is going to help you. I know, at least for me, it's helped me. And I hope that it will help you, get through these moments that, just are burdensome, to say the least. So let's just jump right in. With that being said, this is a good segue. If you already see the title of this video, how long you gonna stay folded? I want to say that it takes real strength to be vulnerable, to be open. And you have to, I'm not saying that you have to be open with everybody, because everybody isn't going to reciprocate or be trustworthy with whatever it is that you got going on in your life. But if you have somebody, or you have a community, your soul tribe, your family, what have you, if you have someone that is willing to walk with you through these burdensome times that you're maybe facing, don't lose that person, because they care enough to give you some of their energy to help you move forward. And speaking from experience, sometimes we get so caught up in what we're going through. That's why I say, do your self check-ins. That you could be going through some inner turmoil, and someone that is caring for you genuinely, you turn around and you bite them. You scorpion, the scorpion tail, you nick them, you bite them, you tear them down, you just treat them nasty. You got to be mindful of the people that really are in your corner. If you have some people, a person that you can really open up and be vulnerable with, that is a gold mine right there. Be thankful for that person. But being vulnerable, it takes courage, because you're opening up, you're revealing what's really going on deep down inside. Because really, until we acknowledge what we're going through, how can we really do the inner work? Because we don't even know what to work on. You got to get real with yourself. So vulnerability, being vulnerable, that's a strength. It takes courage, unbelievable courage. And so if you are in a position to be able to do that, and you have the environment to do so, utilize it. Trust me. Staying folded, that's weak. That's not what we do here. That's no bueno. Staying folded, that is not going to help you flourish, help you move towards where you feel you want to be in life. And some people learn with visual aids. And as I was going on, one of the things, and this lady has been around for a minute, but you know how they say, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And so that's why I say, when you start to do your inner work, you know, a lot of people don't start doing the inner work because, for one, it's taxing. It takes a lot out of you. It does, but it's worth it. And a lot of people say, you know what, I don't even know what to do. I don't know how to get started. You got to start somewhere. That's where the self-reflections, the self-check-ins come in. You got to start identifying the things that you have cultivated in your life that you are now on default with, that is not even like really a part of your DNA. You just fell into this lifestyle because of the experiences that you've endured through your life. Staying folded because of these instances, that's weak. That's weak. It's self-sabotage. You're not, let's just get into this. Visual aid, right? I thought about this. Whatever it is that you're seeking, okay? New job, new house, new car, new relationship, whatever it is, you want to be better in whatever aspect. You want to diet, whatever. I'm not even going to get into that. You know, whatever it is that you're looking to have happen for yourself. But, and like I said earlier, over time, life deals you some cards that you're just like, okay, what do I do with this? And so you end up folding. Okay. So I'm just going to use this hypothetically because, you know, depending how old you are, we've all been through and had our fair shares of interactions, relationships, interpersonal, intimate, however. So let's just say that on this piece of paper, this is what you want. This is love. Okay, this is what you want. So you had a bad relationship. So now this is love. So now you're folded because it made you feel some type of way. And it's understandable. But if you don't do your inner work and heal from that situation, now you're not even whole. You're half. And because you're not doing the work, this is now going to be your default mode. You're not operating at 100. You're not being your authentic self. This right here is a red flag. You're starting to go into the fire, starting to go into the lower vibrational mode. No good, right? So let's just say you don't do the inner work, okay? And you're not operating at 100%. And because you didn't do the inner work to heal from the previous relationship and do away with that toxicity, you're still holding on. Look, like a taco, you still holding on. You still got that residue in there. So now you jump into another relationship because you haven't dealt with those issues or wherever it went wrong. It doesn't matter who did what to who, you still played a part in it, period, point blank. So now you get into a relationship and guess what? That one didn't pan out so well because you're dragging the garbage. So now you fold again. My God. But this is love though. This is the love you want. So now look at this default. It's getting smaller and smaller. That means you're cutting yourself off. You are talking to people like you crazy. Now nobody wants to be around you. You're not your authentic self. you got on this default mask, and now at this point you're probably like, oh well, everybody just crazy. It ain't me, it's them. We've all been there, but we're not doing the inner work to heal, so we just continue to fold. Now at this point, we so lost in the sauce, I believe we start forgetting who we really are, who we really were at this 100 authentic self right here, because we're not doing the work. So say for instance, all right, this is humanistic. So you know what? I'm done relationships. I'm done with them. Forget them. I'm not even gonna deal with it. I'm just gonna be single. I'm gonna live my best life. I'm about to go out here, and guess what? That energy is attracting other folded individuals. So that love that you honestly want deep down inside, that has been hidden, that has continuously got pushed in the back because you're not doing the inner work. Now you out there dealing with other broken people. Let's just say now you just going out there and you having sex with random people, because that's what we do, because we're trying to hide the pain instead of doing the work to heal from here, so we can attract, so we can show the universe our authentic self, and attract people that are healing and aspiring to be their better version of themselves. We're attracting other folded individuals. Okay? So they're harboring stuff, you're harboring stuff, and how you think, and then you can say, oh well, I don't care. I don't. Honestly, yeah you do. It's just because it's so much stuff that has gone into these folds, you don't even know where to go. So let's just say you stop interacting with people, and just because you're solo dolo doesn't mean that you're actually doing the work to get rid of this residue. So now you're just sitting there existing. And the more you exist, month after month, year after year, you continue to fold. And guess what? Even now you're just like, oh, well, this is just how I'm going to be. I'm going to be by myself. But on the inside, really on the inside, you still want this love, but because you refuse to do the work, now you see how this is just getting smaller and smaller. You're getting tighter and tighter. The tension, the anxiety, the inability to sleep, the inability to be honest with yourself, the inability to be honest with anybody else, the inability to really receive what you really want, because you're so folded, nothing can get in there. I said this a couple of videos ago. Let me calm down. I just get so passionate because these are the things that I tell myself. I had to realize these things for myself. If you can't put nothing in a closed fist. Honestly, you want that real love. Honestly, you want to be yourself. Honestly, you want to move forward. But because you're in this defensive mode, you're in survival mode, you're in this I'm just going to exist mode. When you're existing, you're looking at the world like, you know what, ain't nothing good for me here. That negative self-talk, it's running on a record player all day, every day. And the more that negative self-talk inhabits your body, you continue to fold. Let me ask you this. If the universe, God, source, whomever you identify with, really wanted to bless you, gift you with a wish of yours, but it was predicated on your energy at this moment, right now, when you're watching this, what would you get? What would you honestly get? That's why I say the law of attraction, your vibration that you're sending out into the universe, you're gonna get that back. You're folded right now. How long you gonna stay folded? The more you stay folded, this impedes on your confidence. This impedes on your progress. Sure, you might move, but you're going to get there very, very slowly. You're going to, and I'm saying you're going to simply because I've been there. I've been there. I've been this folded. Can I fold it one more time? I've been there. This is default. I'm so closed off to the world. So closed off to the world. But late at night, when I'm by myself and nobody's around me, I'm saying to God, why can't I have this? And God is like, you can have it. Unfold yourself. Understand this. Imagine, you know, I love the garden analogy. You know, I love plants. Imagine a flower. Imagine a rose, if you will. Everybody should know what a rose is. Will we really be able to appreciate the rose if it never opened up? How can we really appreciate the person you really are if you never open up to be who you really are? Because you have allowed life, you have allowed circumstances, you have allowed people who mean you no good. You know, if the people you're around are not building you up, cut them off. You wasting time. They're keeping you in this default folded position. When it's late at night and you wondering why you're not moving at the pace that you need to move, check your folded status. Like I said earlier, it takes strength to be vulnerable. Let me show you what vulnerable look like. Becoming unfolded. Little by little. Because at the end of the day, the universe is not going to be able to deliver this, whatever your this is, like this. You're not going to get it like this. You're going to miss opportunities. You're going to miss out on what life really has to offer. You're going to miss out on so much beauty in life because you won't unfold yourself. Unfold yourself. Yeah, it's going to take work because I'm sure you didn't get to this default stage overnight. It took time. And that's why I keep calling it default, because you've been in survival mode for so long. Now you're just existing. Now this has become your life. And guess what? That's not even really who you are. So with this being said, how long you going to stay folded? How long are you going to prolong your destiny? How long are you going to prolong your tomorrow? Hell, the next couple of hours, because you can change your vibrations right now if you so choose. If you so choose. But that default is so strong. Like I said last video, that gravitational pull, you feel like you're not going to be able to get out of this. But let me tell you, you can. Look at me. I am a living witness that you can get out of here if you want to. The things that you cry about, that you pray about, that you wonder about, it's available to you. But the longer you stay in this, the universe cannot deliver. In order to receive, you have to be in a receiving position. You have to be open. It's like if you're running a business, you know, not, I will say like a brick and mortar store, like Target or Walmart or whatever. You can't shop when they're closed, but you can get what you need when they're open. So how long you gonna stay folded? I know it's tough, but you can do it. Say to yourself right now, I'm done with it. That's one of the things that I accomplished during this last week. Because at some point in time, as I was saying, the light bulb came on. It's because you just wake up and it's just that, you know what? I'm just tired of being sick and tired. And really, if you don't do it, no, it's not going to get done. It's not going to be done in the manner in which it can be done because you're not involved. You're not actively involved in this transformation. How long you going to stay folded? I promise you, the more I stay active and I accomplish my goals, it makes me feel so good. It gives me my own gas. I'm talking high NASA octane to keep it pushing. And those who know me, they know that's one of my sayings. I'm keeping it pushing. I'm maintaining. Slow motion is better than no motion. But if you continue to stay folded and in this default, that which you really, really desire on the inside is just a wish. It's just a dream. You got to get open. You got to get in receptive mode so the universe can say, oh, okay. Just imagine everything you want is right here, but it's passing you because it can't see you because you're in default mode. It's like, oh, I was looking for such and such, but I'm sure that this is not them. So I'm going to keep it moving. This is what's happening. Understand. The more you stay in default mode, that which is for you is just passing you by because you're not vibrating on that level to receive that level of blessing that you desire in yourself, for yourself. So I'm going to end it right here. I'm sorry if it seemed like I'm yelling, but I'm passionate because I know it takes work. But the more you refrain from doing this work and you stay folded, that which you want is going to continue to pass you by. You're going to continue all the anxiety and trouble that is folded up within here is going to stay here and fester. This is where diseases come from because all that toxicity that's in there, we're not opening it up and getting it out of there. We're not releasing it. So we can be our authentic selves, so we can call in, so we can attract vibrationally that which we want in the late night hours when we say, oh man, I wish I want this and this, and receptive mode, not folded mode. Okay? This is not the ticket. This is not what we do here. We do the inner work. We get active so we can open up. Okay? So you can call in, so you can attract that which you deserve. Because right now, baby, I am making sure that I stay balanced. And I'm letting the universe know, hey, I'm doing away with all toxicity. Toxic family, friends, places, people, I don't care. If we are not uplifting one another, for me, I'm gone. I'm gone. Because I've stayed in situations that were toxic. Things only work if all the parties involved want it to work. Y'all pick that up later. That's why it's so important to do your self-check-in so you can really take an honest assessment of your environment. What are you putting in your environment? What are other people's putting in your environment? What type of environment are you guys cultivating? Is it healthy? I don't have time for it. You know, people that know me know. Please, I have to preserve. And that's one thing that I'm working on, even to solidify it even more. And that's my boundaries. energetically, because reciprocation is so important. And a lot of people say that if you look for things, it becomes transactional. But really, if you think about it, we transact with the world all the time. The sun shines, we get our vitamin D. Hopefully, if we're outside. So it's a lot of reciprocity going on. That's even by nature. So why wouldn't I want that? But you got to get unfolded so you can see your self-worth. Because if you stay folded, then you start to feel like getting stepped on and getting taken advantage of is okay. And it's really not. But you're not going to be able to identify those things in a folded mentality. So I want nothing but the best for you. And I know you want the best for yourself. So figure out what you gonna do, when you gonna do, how you gonna do the inner work to unfold yourself. So whatever this wish is, whatever this want, this desire, you can attract it authentically. Like I said, if you have somebody that's willing to walk through the fire with you, man, hold their hand, because it's a ride. But make sure that on that ride that you're not beaten up and taking advantage and taking for granted that individual or those individuals that are trying to walk with you as you do your inner work to unfold. Okay? So, with that being said, I look forward to hearing the victories that you are accomplishing, that you are obtaining. We don't stay stagnant here. We, slow motion is better than no motion, but honest motion, not just thoughts. Oh, I'm thinking about it. No, you have to do something, because that's the gas to give you the confidence to continue to move forward. That confidence that says, you know what, I'm not going to allow these people, places, situations, whatever, to keep me folded. I'm going to do the inner work and do away with that. Take those lessons, be better. And that's it. Okay? Don't stay folded no more. It's not cute. It's not becoming. It's not going to help you. And honestly, it's a waste of time. You get into survival mode and then you start existing on a default level of a person that you're really not, that my mind is just going, you're really not even this person. Do you even know what's in here? Do away with all that so we can see the real you, so you can attract those things that are going to match where you want to go and where you want to be and the better version of yourself. Okay? So with that being said, if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, please, by all means, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can get notified of any new content. If you are new here, my goodness, welcome. I am very, 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 very happy to have you. And I'm sure that the rest of the family is as well. Until then, you guys have a great week. Work on getting out of this survival mode. Get out of this default. Get out of this unauthentic person that over time you have come to be, so you can move forward. That's why I said in the beginning, the vulnerability, that's true strength. This is a weakened strength. Okay? So do the inner work. Start. If you don't know how to start, my email is there. I can help you. I don't know everything, but just being able to talk to somebody who genuinely care It helps. I promise you, it helps. I was just talking to a friend of mine the other day, and they told me that they believe that they're going to start seeking therapy, and I congratulated them. And believe it or not, it was a male. And so I am very, very happy, very supportive, very appreciative um, of that person making that decision, because I know that's a step in the right direction. So I will see y'all next week. By all means, stay thankful, stay grateful, continue to do your inner work. Life is a movement. Get in traffic, and I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.